Talk us through the game, first half and the second half.
Yeah, the win certainly is pleasing. Performance-wise, first half was, I think, for the first 35 minutes was strong from Malaysia. There was an element of control. Second half, there were certainly too many balls given away and too many turnovers. There were not enough long spells of possession to get some form of control. At the end of the day, the defense thankfully was strong. The team defended well individually and collectively. And in a game like that against Korea, which is never easy, in the last 5 minutes the team was emotionally strong enough to keep working at it and to keep pushing forward. So video-wise there's a bit of work to be done, but 3 points is important for us in the tournament.
We seem, yeah, in the past we used to falter in the last 5 minutes. Welcome change to win a match after a long time in the last 5 minutes. Thoughts from you and Shahrun as well?
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think it's a cultural trait. I think it's just something that needs to be practiced. It's something that needs to be dealt with from a team perspective. And at the end of the day, this was a move in the positive direction. There was a goal scored to go 2-1 up. There was a goal that was conceded immediately afterwards, and at the end of the day, there was a goal for us straight after that. So I think, based on this last 5-minute performance, we may be moving in the right direction.
Nabil, last 5 minutes, and what went through your mind as keeper? Whether you were to hold at all or you still go for it?
Bagi saya untuk 5 minit tu kita cuba apa yang kita boleh buat. So kita dah score, so kita let go score lagi, let go goal lagi. So kita agak longgar kat situ. So saya rasa baguslah pemain lepas 5 minit tu dia alert balik, so dia pick up so untuk score balik. So dia good effort lah untuk my team.
Coach, next game you will meet the defending champion, which is New Zealand. So what do you feel of the next match?
3 games in a week.
3 games in a week. New Zealand certainly have their strengths that we would have identified prior to the games during the midweek. Both sides are playing a second game in a row here. They lost the first one, we won the first one. I think what I would expect from our team would be to take the emotion and the drive into the second game tomorrow. And if I'm right in saying that traditionally 2 games in a row for Malaysia is also something that's not done well. So for us, for tomorrow, it's certainly a good challenge for the whole team to make sure that they start changing certain molds and barriers that have been too big to get over.
Your thoughts about the crowd? They were behind you all the way?
Yeah, I mean, this was a magnificent crowd, and again, this is my first as coach for the Malaysian side, and I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Sultan Azlan Shah for the years of work that he's done here, and this is a true reflection of the effort that he's put into creating a wonderful hockey environment. And for a brief moment I took a look around and had a look at how many people were enjoying the great game in Ipoh, and it was immense.
Shahrun, your message to the fans for tomorrow?
Bagi saya rasa saya mahu crowd pun macam ni lah, semua situasi macam ni, so bagi more effort untuk kita orang untuk lebih baik lah.
Paul, you had you struck, then they struck straight back. As often happens in sport, we see this all the time. I know what would go through my mind. Here we go again. What changed? You came back again. Was that something that you coached for? What changed there?
I think the emphasis over the last few weeks and month we've only been together a relatively short while has been to encourage the players to play with regards to process and not the scoreline and the moment. So there are things that they need to do over and over again in the game. That is called process, and I think what they've done is they've carried that into the game. to their credit, they've got the reward for thinking small, doing the simple things well in the heat of the game, and at the end of the game where emotion and physical is at the highest tension.
He looked sluggish in comparison to the speed and the pace of the other players in general play. But in fact, I was commenting to one or two people. At the right moment, put him in the right place, and he does what he does best, which is to finish. So I was really surprised to see him back in the team. You think this is he's going to be there for a short while yet?
Yeah, for Chua, I think he's got to play every game as if it could be his last. And at the end of the day, we're working hard. Certainly the trainer, Berat, is working hard to get the sluggishness out of the legs that haven't run at international level for 4 years. The bottom line is with Chua is that he's got 300 games. He's got a whole host of experience. He's got a few outstanding techniques, and we've seen those tonight in the last 5 minutes. So if the crowd are patient, they're aware of his strengths, they stick behind him, Chua will deliver for Malaysia every time he puts that shirt on.
It's certainly a pleasure to see Malaysia come back in the last 5 minutes instead of going the other way. Yes.
Bye, Paul. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks
See you
for
again
coming.
tomorrow night.
Will do.
Well done.